SCP-035 Object Class Keter. Special Containment Procedures. SCP-035 is to be kept in a hermetically sealed glass case, no fewer than 10 centimeters, 4 inches thick. This case is to be contained within a steel and iron and lead shielded room at all times. Doors are to be triple locked at all times, with the exception of allowing personnel in or out. No fewer than 2 armed guards are to be posted at any time. Guards must remain outside at all times and are not allowed within the containment room under any circumstances. A trained psychologist is to remain on site at all times. Research personnel not to touch SCP-035 at any time. SCP-035 must be moved to a new sealed case every 2 weeks. The previous case can be disposed of via SCP-101, as it shows no adverse reactions to SCP-035's corruption. Anyone who comes into contact with SCP-035 when it's in possession of a host is to be given an immediate psychological evaluation. Description: SCP-035 appears to be a white porcelain comedy mask, although at times it will change to tragedy. In these events, all existing visual records such as photographs, video footage, even illustrations of SCP automatically change to reflect this new appearance. A highly corrosive and degenerative vicious liquid constantly seeps from the eye and mouth holes of SCP-035. Anything coming into contact with this substance slowly decays over a period of time, depending on the material, until it is decayed completely onto a pool of the original containment. Glass seems to react the slowest to its effects of the item, hence the construction choice of its immediate container. Living organisms that come into contact with the substance react much in the same way. With no choice of recovery, origin of the liquid is unknown. Liquid is only visible from the front and does not emerge is even visible from the other side. Subjects within 1.5 to 2 meters, 5 to 6 feet of SCP-035 or in visual contact with it experience a strong urge to put it on. When SCP-035 is placed over the face of an individual, an alternate brainwave pattern from SCP-035 overlaps the original host, effectively snuffing it out and causing brain death to the subject. Subject then claims to be the consciousness contained within SCP-035. The bodies of possessed subjects decay at a slightly accelerated rate, eventually becoming little more than mummified corpses. Nevertheless, SCP-035 has demonstrated the ability to remain in its cognitive control of a body experiencing severe structural damage. Even if the subject's body literally decays to the point where motion is not mechanically possible, no effect is found to be had when placed in the face of an animal. Conversations with SCP-035 have proven to be informative. Researchers have learned various details about other SCP objects and history in general, as SCP-035 claims to have been in many momentous events. SCP-035 displays a highly intelligent and charismatic personality, both being amenable and flattering to all those to speak to it. SCP-035 has been scored the 99th percentile of all intelligence and aptitude tests administered to it, and appears to have a photogenic memory. However, psychological analysis has discovered SCP-035 to possess a highly manipulative nature. Capable of forcing sudden and profound changes to an individual's psychological state, SCP-035 has proven to be highly sadistic, prompting some to commit suicide and transforming others to mindlessness servants with linguistic persuasion alone. SCP-035 has stated that the immediate knowledge of workings of the human mind and implied that it could change anyone's views if given enough time. Additional, SCP-035 was found in a sealed crypt in an abandoned house in Venice in 18 blank. Addendum 035-01. SCP-035 has been found to possess anything that has a humanoid shape, including mannequins, corpses, and statues. SCP-035 has been able to motivate all into movement, removing the need to expose life subject to SCP-035. Still, anything it possesses inevitably decays into motionlessness. Addendum 035-02. SCP-035 has facilitated an escape attempt, convincing several of the research staff to aid it in its bid for freedom. Insurrection failed. All staff has been in contact with SCP-035 have been terminated, and mandatory psychiatric evaluations have been implemented for all personnel coming into contact with SCP-035. Addendum 035-03. It has been determined that SCP-035 is capable of telepathy. Whether it is not possessed as a host, even penetrating the subconscious of others and using the knowledge it finds to its advantage. Extreme caution is advised when choosing subjects to converse with. Fucking Jesus Christ! Fuck! I'm sorry, everyone. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm gonna break character a little bit, but this fucking face scares the shit out of me every time I try to read. This is not fun. Jesus. Addendum 035-04. SCP-035 has expressed an interest in other SCPs, most notably SCP-517 and 682. Dr. Blank has expressed worry that should SCP-035 bond with an either regenerative qualities would negate its corruption and give it permanent host. Addendum 035-05. After several more escape attempts, after reviewing SCP-035's incident record, High Command has ordered that permanently sealed within the facility and prohibited from being allowed any more hosts. Several personnel have protested against this, even some erupting into violence as a direct result. All personnel have come into contact with SCP-035 have been terminated. Going forward, all personnel that deal with SCP-035 are to be rotated frequently, and contact is to be limited between the dominant state and as little as possible. SCP-035-07. The walls of SCP-035's containment cell have suddenly begun secreting a black substance. These tests on the substance have revealed it to be human blood, although highly contaminated and several foreign and unknown agents. The substance is corrosive, having a pH of 4.5, and prolonged exposure to the walls have been highly detrimental to the structural integrity. Guys, I'm sorry I had to break character in the fucking, I think it was in Addendum 03. I'm sorry that I had to break character, but that scared the shit out of me, and I didn't want to re-record that. So, I hope no one was, like, trying to go to sleep to that and just get the shit scared out of them by me yelling suddenly. So, oh no. Oh shit. Alright.